Russians are gangster. Russians are fucking gangster.
Well, he was definitely gangster, whatever he was doing. Well, thank you, Jamie.
But the Ukraine is too. I mean, the motherfuckers hard, dog.
Hard people.
Hard.
Listen, man, you got Lomachenko over there, one of the greatest lighter weight fighters of all time.
Right.
You got the brothers Klitschko, who two of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
One of them is a
and
mayor
you got
over
Usyk,
there, too, right?
who's the Vladimir.
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Vitaly, rather. Vitaly's the mayor of
Kiev.
Kiev? How do you say it? Kiev. He's the mayor of Kiev. And then you got Usyk, who is one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever lace on gloves.
Yeah.
What he did to Anthony Joshua, I was like, I can't even believe I'm seeing this.
Right, though.
I can't even believe I'm seeing this. He did like lighter man boxing in the heavyweight division and put on a fucking show. Look at him out there.
Dog, them niggas are hard.
He's an interesting guy, too. Usyk, he's like really creative. Like if you watch him on his Instagram page, he's always like dancing and shit, like moving around. Like he's a very eclectic, sort of eccentric guy. He's got a lot of different things going on with him. And his boxing style is fucking almost unprecedented for the heavyweight division. He moves like a lightweight guy. Like he's constantly moving. He's in perpetual motion, feinting and jabbing and cutting angles, and his footwork is superb. I mean, Anthony Joshua is such a power puncher, man. And to stand in front of him like that and just keep pressing forward and get clipped too.
Yeah, with the Russians.
They're hard people, bro. And he's over there right now with a rifle.
Right.
A rifle and a helmet.
They got stingers. They got javelins.
The thing is, like, where does this go? Like, how do they end this? How do they end this without people?
I just don't know how you devalue life like that. That's all I'm saying.
It's terrifying,
you know?
Because it leads, like, if you can justify killing 10,000 people, you can justify killing 100,000 people. When you justify 100, you can justify 1 million. And then
now you're talking about genocide. Yeah, the genocide of the Ukrainian people.
Yeah, if you feel like there was a time during the 1960s where these generals were talking about nuking China or nuking Russia, that you could eliminate it very quickly and that you could do it fast and we would only lose like a few million people in the United States, and they were like willing to give it a go.
Whoa!
Shit.
Yeah, there were real generals.
Just
like
power
real
over
generals.
people's lives. Like,
Oliver
that's crazy.
Stone. Oliver Stone was explaining this to me.
Dog.
He's like, the guy was the inspiration for the Doctor Strangelove movie. You know, the Doctor Strangelove, you ever see that?
No, I've only heard of it.
Doctor Strangelove is a crazy movie from early days. Like, it's like 65 or something like that. And it's all about these generals sitting around wanting to go to war, wanting to, and they were talking. One of the guys was talking, it sounded like a parody. Like, he was talking like, we'll probably lose Chicago and, you know, maybe a couple other places, but for the most part, we'll have limited amount. Yeah, basically a documentary. Dr. Strangelove is basically a documentary. Stanley Kubrick's 1964 film, Dr. Strangelove, is a black comedy that ends with the world being completely destroyed in a nuclear war. Many aspects of the film might seem absurd, but according to Daniel Ellsberg, who worked as a nuclear war planner in the 1960s, it's actually pretty close to reality. He says that was a documentary. Ellsberg says in episode 297 of Geek's Guide to the Galaxy podcast. Everything that film existed as an operational reality at the time. He says that while specific doomsday machine featuring Dr. Strangelove is fictional, the Russians and the Americans' nuclear arsenals functioned as de facto doomsday machines, since a first strike by either power against the other would be more than enough to plunge the world into nuclear war. And so they really were trying to do this. So there really were some wild-ass generals from the 1960s that were thinking, we might have to nuke them before they nuke us.
I mean, they did.
Just power people's lives.
I mean, they did Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
They did it.
So they did.
Yeah,
they did it before.
They did it.
Exactly.
They wiped out those cities.
It's amazing we haven't done it since.
I thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Absolutely. But it's amazing, isn't it?
But now more countries have this
everybody's
capability.
got it.
Yeah, everybody's got it now.
Bro, they talk about suitcase nukes.
See?
You go, what the fuck did you just say? Suitcase nukes. It's like someone could have a suitcase that's a nuclear weapon. What?
Don't say that.
A suitcase?
That's
and
real?
What would that suitcase do? Detonate a city. What? How much power is in a suitcase nuke?
What the fuck?
Yeah, how many megaton wattage? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, how much is that? And are those real?
Power.
Dude, it's terrifying. What human beings are capable of doing to each other is terrifying. Because also capable of being cool as fuck.
Right.
Dude, what we were just talking about earlier.
Why
I
would
think
we even
it's
make a nuclear weapon?
This is what I'm saying. Like, why can't we use this power to like figure out how to find other intelligent life out there?
the problem with nuclear power is that someone was going to make it.